Hello students, in this video we'll talk about the structure of protein. As we know that proteins are the biopolymers made up of different amino acids which are linked together by a peptide bond having the three-dimensional structure. The structure of the protein is complex. The structure and shape of the protein can be studied at four different levels. That is primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary structure. Now let's begin with the primary structure. Proteins we have one or more polypeptide chain, and each polypeptide chain is made up of amino acids linked with each other. So the sequence in which the amino acids are linked in one or more polypeptide chain of a protein is called primary structure. The importance of primary structure of a protein lies in the fact that even a change of one amino acid can drastically change the properties of entire protein, and it can create a different protein. The primary structure was first determined by Frederick Sanger in 1903. So we are studying the structure of protein at different level, and each level is more complex than the previous one. Let's move to the secondary structure of protein, which refers to the shape in which a long polypeptide chain can exist. The secondary structure are found to exist in two different type of structure, that is alpha helix and beta pleated sheet structure. Actually, a secondary structure gives us the manner in which the polypeptide chain is folded or coiled. So we will talk about the two different type of secondary structure, that is alpha helix and beta pleated sheet structure. See, this is the alpha helix structure in which the you can say the peptide chain is coiled up into helical form or the spiral structure due to the formation of hydrogen bonding between the amide group within the same chain. There is a hydrogen bonding between the carbonyl group and the NH group of the peptide bond, as you can see in this picture, that there is hydrogen bonding between the amide groups. The alpha helical structure is also known as 3.613 helix. 3.613 helix represents that each turn of the helix contain 3.6 amino acids approximately, and a 13-member ring is formed by the hydrogen bonding. And the helix has always a right-handed arrangement. This is a diagram showing the alpha helix form and beta pleated sheet. If you talk about the beta pleated sheet, then you find that the polypeptide chains are stretched out and then laid side by side in a zigzag manner to form a flat sheet. You can see in the diagram that each chain is held to the two neighboring chain by the hydrogen bond, and these sheets are stacked one upon another to form a three-dimensional structure called the beta pleated sheet structure. Now we come to the third level, that is your tertiary structure. Tertiary structure represents the overall folding of the polypeptide chain, that is further folding of secondary structure. Actually this structure gives the overall shape of the protein. Now come to the fourth level, that is the last quaternary structure. It refers to the determination of number of subunits and their arrangement in an aggregate protein molecule. And the best example is your hemoglobin. It possesses the quaternary